The problem with this psychopath, Commander 35, okay, this is what the biggest problem is with him. He makes videos, right? And he makes all these different claims. So many different claims. First claim, my wife's cancer is fake. That's the first claim. Second claim, he's making it like I'm bankrupt, I'm poor, I'm a beggar, we're in desperate need of money, which is not. All of these things are just all lies, right? Now he goes to the third level of lies. All he does is lie and lie and lie. Now he's trying to make it seem like I didn't lose money. I didn't hold all the way to the bottom of AMC. So Commander, once again, it's like, look, the reason I don't want to show my portfolio, I'm going to tell you the major reason why, is because one of two things is going to happen at some point, okay? One thing is you're going to win, which I feel is going to happen very big with certain plays, and I don't want to get into it, okay? And if you show, or it's like if you give the impression that, like, how could I say this? You want a stock to go to Pluto, you want a stock to go to the moon, but the thing is that it could be misinterpreted as stock manipulation. And I've seen it happen with so many people. I've seen it happen where entertainment quickly escalates to stock manipulation. And the best thing to do is to not go there, because you can get in trouble. I've seen it happen with listen, Lou himself, your idol, shut down his channel. Okay, may he rest in peace. Along with a tremendous amount of YouTubers. Okay? So that's why it's very important to do two things. And then we're going to get into my AMC loss, which was a tremendous loss, and I regret it in a second. But, okay, it's very important to keep it very clear to your audience that you are not a financial planner, you are not a financial advisor, and you do not give financial advice. So by saying all of that, why the FUCK would you show your portfolio? There is no logical reason to do it. I was an idiot back in the day. And you want to know what it is? I lost a lot of money with AMC. It was the biggest mistake of my life. Okay? Now, here's the thing. Do you know why I could say this? Because if I ever got audited, listen to me, I could show a tremendous loss. I could show a tremendous paper loss. I'm talking about hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. I have nothing to hide. This is all real. Okay, I was an idiot for what I did for AMC. I was a moron. I was the dumbest. I put everything into one play. I bought high like a complete jerk off. Okay, because I'm thinking like this thing's going to like 10,000, like Lou said, or 20,000, or if we were all right and we hit the grand slam, 100,000 or more. And I made the biggest mistake of my life, and I cost my family so much money that my wife told me flat out. She goes, "That's it." It's like that song, somewhere over the rainbow, you'll never see a dime of our money. Meaning, like, that's it. There's money in trust for the kids, and I ain't touching it. That's it. Because listen, I'm man enough to admit to you I made the biggest mistake of my life, but this concept that Commander 35 is trying to make, that I didn't lose hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands in AMC. So I'll tell you what, again, look, Commander, at some point, you have to make a wager. This is what you have to do. At some point, see, I should just sue this guy. I know what you all say, sue him, but that's not my thing. I'm not Lou. Remember Lou with Tina? What's love got to do with it? Oh, what's love? He doesn't have Tina on retainer. Public defender. Pro bono. Right, anyway. Commander, I don't know what to tell you. Look, you think my wife's cancer's fake, make a wager with me. You think I didn't lose hundreds and hundreds of thousands on paper at AMC, make a wager with me. That's it. But you won't do it. You won't do it. Instead, what you're going to do is you're going to keep making these false claims over and over and over and over again. Keep making false claims. That's all you're going to do. What's the next thing? What's the next thing you're going to say about me? I don't know. Everything this guy does is lie like 24/7 about me. Everything is a lie. People, as an example, they'll say you're a con artist. People will say about me. It's funny because I have a perfect record. I'm a law-abiding citizen, never committed a con, never committed a scam in my life. Hate to mention Lou, because I know you all love Lou, and may he rest in peace. Lou went to jail for fraudulently stealing $73,000 from senior citizens. So it's, you know what I noticed? Lou is their like jukebox hero. I don't know if you ever heard that song by Florida, right? Lou is their hero, but Lou represents everything that they supposedly hate. Like they supposedly hate con men and people who break the law, but they love Lou. Go figure. But yet he went to jail for stealing $73,000 from senior citizens. He went, like, you understand, he was charged with a crime and went to prison. But this is what they're saying about me. They're saying I'm the freaking con man, but here's the ironic thing. I never committed a crime in my life. I never committed a scam. I never did nothing. Everything that they say, they try to take something where there was no charges, there was no crime. Like this is what they'll do. Like I used to be in sales. I worked in sales over 20 years. There were certain cases because sales required telemarketing. There would be certain cases where someone might say, oh, this guy's annoying, or maybe we got into an argument on the phone because people are very rude when you call them, especially for sales calls. And the guy might tell me, go F myself. Now see me, I never was that corporate type of guy who has that respect. I'm from Brooklyn. Someone tells me to go F myself, I tell them to go F themselves. So what do? They run to the internet. Oh, I got a call from this number, blah, blah, blah. Guy tells me to go F myself. Okay, this is not a crime. You see, so now that's what they do. They'll try to take these little things in my life and they try to make them into a crime. Like the time when I put on the animal rescue concert, okay? Unfortunately, this was during, the housing crisis, 2007 going into 2008, and I couldn't secure, I wanted to do something beautiful. The local non-for-profit animal rescue center in Staten Island shut down, and I wanted to do something beautiful. It was my wife's dream to always own and operate a beautiful animal rescue center. Unfortunately, we couldn't get enough donations. I called off the concert. Ticketmaster refunded all the money. No, nothing. No harm, no foul. But you see, they'll try to twist it. Because you know what it is? Everyone's been doing this to me my whole life. The problem is with me is that people can't figure me out. That's what the problem is. You want to know what the thing is? I have a lot of big dreams. Like, you know what I mean? I have big goals in my life. And because I'll say things like I want to own a hotel one day, or I want to own a casino, or I want to own, restaurants. I want to own this. People try to take that as I'm some sort of, like a charlatan or some shit. But this is the thing. I never did anything wrong. I hate to break this to you. There's nothing wrong with dreaming. There's nothing wrong with dreaming, but this is the world we live in. Everybody, it's like when you want to do something good in this world, even what I'm doing right now with my wife, it's crazy. I've been dealing with this my whole life. See, you want to do something good. My wife has stage 4 breast cancer, right? Okay. I'm doing something beautiful for my heart where I want to, help my wife out. And it's kind of like a piano bar, right? You give a gift, a tip for entertainment purposes, only $1, couple of dollars. And I'm going to play your song that you love. I'm going to play a Billy Joel, Elton John song, whatever, Creedence, Journey, whatever, right? Now, see, they're trying to turn this ugly. That's exactly what they tried to do with the animal rescue concert. Because I had this dream of opening a casino, and that's what this stupid news reporter tried to do. That news reporter was just like the haters. He wrote this article about me, put it on the front page of the Staten Island Advance, this friggin' guy. And he's like, this guy wanted to open a casino, and now he's doing animal rescue. You know what? It sounds like a good story. But what the God's honest truth is that I'm just a guy who's ambitious. I'm just a guy who didn't really, unfortunately, reach my goals that I wanted to reach in my life. I wish I did. I wish I could have opened the casino. What happened with that project was this. I was a young guy. I met this big Florida developer. I don't know how old I was, in my 20s. I don't know, maybe 30. I was very young. It took 17, 20 years ago. I met this big Florida developer, and I pitched him an idea about opening a casino, and he actually liked it, and he liked me. But he wanted me to go out there and help him and get other investors You know what I mean? He was like, look, I'd like to come aboard this project because it's funny because they got it all wrong. Everybody thought it was Vegas. It was actually the Caribbean. It was actually St. Croix. That's where I wanted to do this project, right? So he said, go out and get other investors. Now, I was a young guy. I had no idea what I was doing. I called up this Pittsburgh developer. Okay. And it turned out that, he was a very smart guy. He was like, listen to me, you're sending me a prospectus. Are you registered with the SEC? Are you a broker dealer? I was like, no. I was like a young kid. So what did he do? He called up the SEC and he goes, I got some guy pitching me about a casino idea, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And the SEC issued a cease and desist order to me. Now, I complied 100% with the SEC. I told them on the phone, I was like, listen to me. I'm a young guy. I meant no harm. I meant no disrespect. I had no idea that, I didn't know what I was doing. I was a young kid. I was like, I never did this before. I didn't know I had to register myself. We immediately ended the project. That was it. The Florida developer went his separate way and my separate project ended. That's it. No harm, no foul. Nothing I've ever done in my whole life resulted to anyone getting hurt. Nothing. You understand? Animal rescue concert, everybody got their money back. SEC with that cease and desist, I was a young, ambitious kid. And I think I deserve credit because I was reaching out to the big boys. I was reaching out to like Florida's biggest developer. I can't tell you his name because, he wouldn't want that. But I reached out to a big monster player. Like he was like kind of like the Donald Trump of Florida. And he liked me. You know what he said to me after the whole project was over? He goes, you're going to be just fine. He told me, you're going to do good in life. He goes, you're going to get some hard knocks here and there because you got to learn. He goes, well, you got what it takes. You got what it takes for greatness, okay? So Commander 35, look, the reason why I'm making this long video and I literally just went through my whole life with you is because I'm an open book. There is nothing that you will find about me on the internet that I have not already disclosed, that I have not been transparent about. And as far as AMC is concerned, I'll say this on the record, I have 100% officially lost on paper hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yes, I was the captain on the Titanic. Can't even speak. I'm like Stuttering John here from Howard Stern. And I went down with the ship. But I don't think it's over yet. Let's see what happens. President Trump's coming in January 20th. A lot of good things could happen. So I haven't given up yet. But if that's not good enough for you, Commander, at some point, you have to make a wager. That's it. You have to make a wager. You have to say, look, I'll tell you what, okay, let's get out attorneys together. I feel your wife's cancer is fake. Okay, we'll put together a contract and I will bring in all the medical records and that's it. And then you got to pay up. Okay, Rich, I don't think on paper you lost hundreds and hundreds of thousands. Okay, fine. Go to the attorney. Let's sit down. But I'm not gonna what is the benefit for me to go back and forth with you on YouTube? It's like, obviously, look, you're just gonna continue to lie about me. You're gonna continue to lie. Everything's a lie. So what are we doing here? You might even say, why do I even waste my time? Well, because I like to defend myself. All right, look, I'm an open book. I was just a guy who had a lot of ambition in my life, my whole life, a lot of ambition. My dreams didn't work out yet, but I'm 47, still got a lot of time. Things could happen. 2025 could be a great year. Right now, I'm worried about my wife's health, but that's it. Okay. So if that's not good enough for you, Commander, you let me know. We could go to the attorney and we could I could put together multiple wages for you. Multiple wages. Wife's fake cancer that you're claiming, right? It's not fake. No one would ever lie about something like that. Didn't lose hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands on AMC. We could make another arrangement for that. It was the biggest, dumbest decision of my life that I've ever made. I remember before I was a YouTuber, because I was always, my whole thing was always been gold. And I had this liquidity. I had this money that, was really being carried over from a lot of win. Okay, in 2019, and I had certain liquidity. And I remember thinking to myself, I wanted to put all of this into gold. And that was the original plan. And I don't know, I saw that Lou video. Does your family have cancer? AMC. And then I started seeing all these apes all over the place, 10 million apes all over the world. I said to my wife, this is huge. I said, this is going to be the first time in history that we're going to beat the hedge funds. It's David versus Goliath, baby. I loved it. I wanted to be a part of that movement. But like a psycho, I put everything. I put it all in one play. And I lost hundreds. That's what led to that. The infamous, whatever is this, the bar video where I was completely messed up. That was the day I think I officially realized I lost everything, like on AMC. And I lost all this money on Redbox. I lost so much money. That's why I got drunk. Why do you think I was so depressed, you friggin' psychopath? I was depressed over that. Okay, so that's it. But since then, knock on wood, Donald Trump won the presidency, DJT, good things, and I think they're going to be good things ahead. Bitcoin, XRP, not that it's going to 20,000, but, $5 to $10, I think is realistic. Dogecoin, a lot of crypto, a lot of things I have faith in. A lot of, even possibly AMC and GameStop. I made a video earlier. I still have hope. I still think a lot of skeletons are going to come out of the closet. But that's it. I don't know what to tell you guys. If it's not enough for you, look, you want to keep making lies. At some point, you got to put your balls where your mouth is. You got to say, look, you know what? I'm confident. Your wife's cancer is fake. Let's make an arrangement. I'm confident you didn't lose hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands on paper on AMC. Let's make a wager. But you got to stop. Commander, you got to stop with the lies. That's it. Just stop. Next thing this guy is going to say, who knows? You only him and I don't even know. I would like to say God, but probably the devil because that guy's evil. Only him and the devil know what he's going to come up with next. All he does is lie. All this guy does is lie and lie. And it's just stop it. All right. Video's not financial advice, not a financial planner. Videos for entertainment purposes only.